Hello everyone. A UAE business missed their corporate tax deadline by just 13 months. No tax evasion, no fraud, just late filing of 13 months. The result, you will be surprised. 11,000 penalty charged by the FTA. In this video, I am going to break down exactly what FTA charges you when you miss your corporate tax filings, the exact amounts, the exact timelines, and most importantly, what you can do to save your penalties going forward. If you are a business owner or finance professional in the UAE, this is one of the most important video for you to watch this year. UAE corporate tax is still new for many business and FT is not waiting anyone to catch up. I am Rosansa, a tax and accounting professional and your financial coach. Let's get started. Before you work penalties, you need to know your own company corporate tax filing deadline because for every company corporate tax filing deadline is different. It is 9 months from the end of the financial year, right? So let's see some practical cases. If your company financial year is ending on 31st December 2024, then if we add 9 months from there, it would be 30th September 2025, right? So similarly, if your financial year is being ended on 30th June 2025, so if you'll add 9 months from there, this 31st March 2026 would be the deadline. So by this date, you will be required to submit your corporate tax filings and also pay your corporate tax liabilities. File your corporate tax return and pay your corporate tax liabilities within 9 months from your financial year end. This is the summary we can take from here. The moment your corporate tax deadline passes even by one day, the clock starts ticking. Late submission of tax returns results into penalties of 500 per month for the first 12 months, and from the 13 months it will be 1000 per month. Let's try to understand this through picture. Late filing penalty. 500 will be charged per month for the first 12 months. Let's suppose your deadline to file corporate tax return was 30th September 2025, right? But you submitted on 30th June 2026. So the delay was from October to June. So if we calculate number of month, it will be October, November, December, 3 months in 2025 and 6 months in 2026. So 3 plus 6, 9 months of delay, right? So 9 months of delay into 500 will result to 4500 of penalty. I hope you understand the per month for the first 12 month concept. But whenever we submit our corporate tax deadline on 13th month onwards, up to 12 month it will be 500 per month, and from 13 month it will be 1000 per month, right? Let's try to understand this through one small example. Your corporate tax deadline was 30th September 2026, but you submitted this return on 30th, let's suppose November 2027, right? So from October, November, these 2 months you have to pay 1000 plus 1000, and other for the previous month, for the previous year you have to pay 12 into 500, that is 6000. So 6000 plus 2000 you have to pay 8000. I hope this will make you clear on this concept. The same can be understood through this diagram also. 3 months into 500 will be 15 months penalty. 6 months into 500 will be 3000 penalty. Similarly, when we check for the 18 months, so 12 month into 500 will be 6000 plus 6 month into 1000 will be 6000. So total 12,000 penalty, right? As earlier I told you, from the 13th month it is 1000 per month. But here is a catch to remember. Even if one day late counts as 1 month, let's try to understand this through one example. Let's suppose your corporate tax return filing deadline was 30th September 2026. So, and you actually filed your return on 10th October, right? So there, as per you, it should be 10 days of delay, but you will be charged the penalty for whole month. As I told you earlier, even one day late counts as full 1 month. So either you submit your return on 1st of October or 2nd of October or 28th of October or last day of October, you will be charged by the FTA for the late filing of 1 month. There is no grace period. Miss your deadline by 1 month, you will be charged for a full month. Filing late and paying late are two separate penalties. Many business don't realize this. If a tax is not paid by the due date, the FTA charges you 14% interest per annum basis on the outstanding tax liability. That would be approximately your 1.17% every single month. Let's try to understand this through one small example. Let's suppose your corporate tax filing deadline is 30th September 2026, being your financial year being ended on 31st December 2025, but in actual you submitted your corporate tax return on 30th October. So if we calculate, there is delay of 30 days or 1 month, right? So let's calculate how much extra we have to pay. Since your filing is 1 month delay, 500 you will be paying for the late filing. Since your payment is also 1 month delay, you will be paying 14% per annum on this tax amount of 100,000. So that would come around 100,000 into 14% divided by 12. So that would come around 1166 plus 500 your late filing penalties. So total will come 1666. This will be in addition to your corporate tax dues. You can hit with both penalties at the same time. When you cross your deadline, you have to pay the penalty on late filing as well, and you have to pay interest on your late payment as well at the rate of 14% per annum, and the both payments should be made together. There are many doubts going around in the market. Let's suppose you have zero profit in this year, so whether you are supposed to file the return of corporate tax or not. The answer is yes, you need to file. Let's suppose you have revenue but marginal revenue less than 3 million or 2 million. In that case also you need to file the corporate tax return within the deadlines. And also if you have made the loss in the current year, in this scenario also you have to file your corporate tax return. So there is no any exemption for the zero profit or less turnover company or the company who has made loss. In all the cases you must file the corporate tax return, otherwise penalty on late filing and interest on late payment will be charged. So there are 3 or 4 key numbers that you need to remember for the corporate tax filings. One is your 9-month window to file your returns. Other one is 500 per month penalty for the late filing, and from 13th month it is 1000 per month. And the third number is 14% per annum on the unpaid tax amount. So if you are thinking of whether you have complied with your corporate tax return or not, do these 4 checks immediately. Check your registration status, whether you are properly registered in corporate tax or not. Know your exact deadlines. You need to check your financial year for your company, and you need to calculate deadlines which is 9 months from the end of the financial year. Review your file returns, whether it is filed late or whether it is filed on time. You need to review that. Act fast if anything is there. The earlier you act, the lower the penalty will be. I help UAE business with corporate tax and VAT registrations, return filing, voluntary disclosures, and of course penalty reviews. Reach out today if you have any corporate tax return to be filed, registrations, or any VAT cases and any penalty reviews. Contacts are in the description below. If this video is helpful to you, do like the video, subscribe and share it. Stay ahead, not behind.